Today, I went over to GameStop and Hot Topic to pick up a bunch of Thrilljoy's brand new picks. If you've never heard of these before, it's a brand new company done by the former CEO of Funko, Brian Mariotti. There are a couple different products that I was able to get to. These smaller ones called Pixels that are normally about $20 here in Canada, and they're just like a smaller little display, almost like a mystery mini. And then we also have Pix, which are almost like sodas and Funko Pops merged together because each one of these actually has a chance for a chase. And well, while I was over at GameStop, I actually picked up every single figure they had because there wasn't that many. I believe 7 in total. I had to. And so, let's crack them open. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start with the Pixels, where I actually have 3 different sets. The Beetlejuice one I showed you, but we also have Turtles and Corpse Bride. And now, I have actually never opened up any of the Corpse Bride characters, and there is something really interesting with this set. Well, actually, with all of the Pixels, because you can get 6 different characters, but then there's also a rare chance of getting a gold figure. And it looks like for this one here, it is Emily. And if you do get it, I believe you get a 12-inch Pix. At least that's how it is for the Turtle set. So it would make sense that you could also get one for this one. Actually, we'll check it out when we actually open it up. I think there's probably a card inside. And then if you want to see, that's what it looks like when you display them all together. And yes, this little sign up at the top is part of it. You get it in one of the characters, and it's randomly inserted. I don't know if it's the same in every single box or if it's random, but from what I've heard, I believe it's the same one every time. And so, let's open this up and find out who we got here. And I love the little bag that it comes in as well. It's got their logo on it with the foot there because, of course, their main character is Blue, the Abominable Snowman. And anyway, here we go. Are we gonna be getting a gold one? Wouldn't that be crazy if I got one today? Okay, no, we didn't. We actually got Albert, and that is a fun one. Let me get him out of the plastic here because there is something interesting with these characters too, and I'll have to show you what I'm talking about because they look so nice. They actually come out. You can have them by themselves. But if you look at this here, there is the little display, and you can actually click it in with a magnet. How cool! Does it come with a card? Yes, it does. So I believe it'll tell me on here all of the different stuff in like the limited edition. Okay, yeah. So I was right. Okay, look at this. So you guys can see here, if we get that gold Emily, it will then be able to redeem for a larger figure. And I believe you get to keep this one too. I don't think you're like trading it in or anything. But anyways, that's why I am so excited to crack these open. Oh, you can also slide them to lock them on the side or just kind of like place them on top. So there's a couple different options. And as you can see, we weren't able to get the sign with the first one here, but that's totally okay. And now getting into this one here, we're gonna be doing Turtles next. And I've already opened up one of these before. I'm pretty sure I got, from what I remember, it was Rocksteady. So as long as I don't get him again, I would be happy. But if you wanna check out the set, there it is. And then the chase, I believe, is Michelangelo, or is it Leonardo? It is Leonardo. All right, let's find out. Ooh, this is exciting. Just imagine, I know I said it on the first one, but imagine we get a gold one today. Wouldn't that be crazy? Okay, let's see. Is it gonna be gold, or is it gonna be one that I have? Because that would be probably the worst, considering I only have one. And now we have... You're kidding. I got Rocksteady. I'm pretty sure this is the one that I have. It's either Bebop or Rocksteady, and I'm pretty sure it's Rocksteady. How does this happen to me? Oh my gosh. Well, anyways, everybody, there he is. And the good news is they all click together. So like you don't even have to have the same set. You can display them, you know, whatever. Who cares? And I guess really quickly, if you guys want to check it out, you do get to redeem the gold one for a 12-inch pick. So if you guys want to see, there it is again, that golden Leonardo. And now I guess let's find out what we got for Beetlejuice. And now with Beetlejuice here, there is one that I have already, and it is going to be the Sandworm. So as long as I don't get that, I'm good. But honestly, with how my luck's been so far today, we're probably going to be getting the Sandworm, especially because this one feels kind of heavy, and they only had one of them available, so I couldn't, like, you know, feel them out and maybe get a bit of a lighter one, because I know the Sandworm is kind of big, but that also, you know what, it could be the Beetlejuice where he's wearing that kind of, like, merry-go-round or carousel hat. It could be that. Anyways, let's find out and see who is this going to be. If it's the Sandworm, it's gonna be so annoying if it is. Okay, it is, and also, wait, hold on, just to make sure here, the gold one is going to be the regular Beetlejuice. So let's see here, it is... It's the Sandworm. It's the Sandworm again. I dropped my Annabelle. We'll pick her up in a second. Anyways, oh, that is so annoying. 2 that I already had. Oh, check it out, everybody. Come on. And now I guess, there's no I guess. I just already have this one. I will say, though, they do look nice displayed together. But, yeah, this is definitely two that I did not need. And, well, I guess before we move on to the regular Pix, if you guys want to check it out again, there's the gold one, and then that's what it would be, that 12-inch Pix. And now, I guess sliding these off to the side, we'll bring them back in when we get to Hot Topic, because I actually have another set that we'll be opening it up. It'll be cool to have all 4 of them together. Anyways, though, like I said, I knocked over Annabelle, so we're going to start with her here. And these ones were $30, and I think for it being Canadian, that's not that bad, because, of course, it would normally be like, what, 20, 25 USD. It's pretty reasonable with conversion. And now, if you're wondering how these work, it's a little bit different because there it is from the front, and on the back side here, you'll notice there's a zipper. And so what you actually have to do is pull it down like this, and then you'll find out if you got the chase or not. And it looks like we got, boom! Is it the chase? She'd be bloody. It doesn't look like it. It seems pretty regular to me. Yep, it's limited to 6,000 pieces, which is just the regular Annabelle. But you know what? It's looking pretty great, and I'm glad that I got this one. And here's the thing. I don't have any Annabelles in the collection, so I'll take it. It's new. Now, everybody, getting into the next one here. This is a one that I've also never opened up before. It is going to be Lion-O from the Thundercats. Let me get the wrap off, and then I'll show you the different options here. Okay, yeah, everybody, if you guys want to check it out. So on the back side here, we have the regular Lion-O, and then the one in the red suit, and it is a 1 in 6 chance. Same with the Annabelle one here. Not that hard to find, and I'm hoping that we can get it today. Let's see here. Is it going to be the red suit? Boom! It is... Ooh, I can't tell yet. It looks kind of blue, though. Yeah, everybody, this is the blue Lion-O, so the regular one. And this is something that I haven't talked about today yet, but I am loving the way they do these kind of like wax seals on the front instead of it just being a sticker. I think that is such a nice feature for the figures. It really does add a lot, and it's kind of nice to see. And well, there we go, everybody. The first two are just regular ones, but we still have lots to go through because this is only the first store. We've got GameStop after that. Well, hold on. Hold on a second. Wait. Pretend like I didn't do that. We've got Hot Topic after this. And anyways, this next one that we have here is Leonardo, and it's something that I've opened up a couple of because there's actually a super chase for this one. So the regular one is Casey Jones here. It's a 1 in 6, but there is this Krang here that is only, I believe, 96 pieces, and that's what I'm hoping for. There's 96 of them in the world. And so everybody, let's tear into this one here and find out who we've got. Are you ready? Boom! It's Leo. I can see it already, everybody. It's just the regular Leonardo. Well, what are you gonna do? And the thing is, over at GameStop, they only got one of each. And I've got to say, now having all of the different colored boxes next to each other, it looks really clean. Either way, though, let's get into this one here, the Gizmo. And I'm trying to think if I've opened up, well, no, I've definitely opened up one Gizmo before, but I can't remember because I got the chase for this. So do I just need the regular one? I'm like looking around the room now to see if I have the other, and I don't see it. I see Stripe, but I'm not seeing the regular. It wasn't that long ago. The thing is, I opened so many of these, I can't remember. Anywho, though, there is the Gizmo, and if you guys want to check it out on the backside, that's what it's looking like. And so, let's tear into this here, and as long as I get the regular one, I'll be happy because I don't think I have it. This is, okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, perfect. We got the regular Gizmo. Pretty sweet. And I love that he's holding the 3D glasses. And I'm glad that they included those as well because, I don't know, it just adds a little bit more to the figure. It's a funny part of the movie, and that is there, well, everything we got over at GameStop. Actually, hold on. Should I say now everything we got over at GameStop? And I, seriously, like I said earlier, I'm loving the colors on the front of these. It makes it just pop so much on your shelf. Now, everybody, let's get into what I got over at Hot Topic. And this is kind of the reason that I wanted to do this video today because they just got in the brand new Superman picks. While I was there, I was doing a little bit of looking around, and I actually found a couple things that I wanted to pick up on top of that because, well, let me tell you how it went. I did some digging, and while I was kind of like figuring out which Superman I wanted to grab, I actually grabbed 3 of them, and there's a good reason for it. Here, look, see, I'm not lying. The reason I grabbed 3 is because I picked up one of them, and I'm like, okay, this feels kind of light. Then I picked up another one, I'm like, this one feels heavy. Then I picked up another one, and I'm like, this one feels light too. I'll explain that in a second. First, I want to show you the other ones that I got. So, this was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Chucky, and then I also got another Finn, because the one that I got when I was over at San Diego Comic-Con is actually going to Ride the Pop guy. He said he wanted one, so I was like, yeah, I'll get you one. But he also just wanted the regular. So when I was over at Comic-Con, I actually got the Chase, and he was like, if you get the regular one, that was actually the one that he wanted more, which is great, because I'd love to keep the Chase. Oh, and then the last thing that we've got here, everybody, is the Scott Pilgrim Pixel, and I think we're probably going to start with this, and then we'll get into the bigger guys. Alrighty, so if you want to see the entire collection with them, there it is on the back, and there's a lot that you can get. We have, of course, Scott Pilgrim, Todd Ingram, Nega Scott, we've got Knives Chow, Ramona Flowers, and Envy Adams. Oh, and I guess since we're doing another Pixel, let me pull in the other ones that we got so we can have all 4 of them together. And are all of the bases, no, they're blue on the outside. I thought they were white for some reason, but no, maybe I'm thinking of these guys here. Anyway, though, let's see if we're gonna possibly get the secret Scott Pilgrim. And now, because it is gold, I guess it could be Scott or Nega Scott. It doesn't really make a difference because it would just be like covered in gold anyway. And if we got that today, that would seriously be crazy because of how limited they are. And now, let's find out here what we have. It is, ooh, a good one. Let me take them out real quick and then I'll show you guys which one it is. Check that out, guys. We got Todd Ingram. That is pretty sweet. And then, of course, I'll show you clicking it into the case because it is so satisfying. Wait, ready? And boom. There he is. Oh, I can straighten him out a little bit. That's a lot better. Come on, look at him. And now, putting him up like this. There we go, everybody. Wait, there we go. Now, putting him up like this. That is all 4 together. But you can also slide them together, which I wanted to try now that we have 4 of them. Which is, boom, there we go. And that holds together really nicely. Oh, and now, of course, I've got to check to see if he's the one that came with the top piece. No, we didn't get any of those little, like, display bits today. So maybe we'll have to open up more of these in the future to see if I can. But if you want to check it out, that is the gold one. And then, of course, the silhouette for the big 12-inch version. And now that we're officially done with pixels, we can move them off to the side. And let's get into that Superman, because I was kind of, like, teasing you a little bit with this one here. And I want to see how we do. So, with them here, like I said, one of them felt heavier than the others. And that's because there is a chase and a super chase with this one. And I thought Superman was going to be the heaviest because, of course, he has the cape as well as hair. But if you'll look, below that is Krypto, and he looks smaller. And then below that is the super chase, which is Lex Luthor, and he has no hair or cape. So I think when it comes to these ones here, the heaviest one is going to be Superman. And the other two, I don't know. And I could be completely wrong. But we're going to be testing out this theory, and that's why I bought 3 of them. And let me see here. So that one. This one felt a little lighter. And now with these 2 here, I think this one feels the heaviest. So we're actually going to be starting with it. And then we'll get into these guys right after, because I don't know if this is true, but I wanted to see. And plus, there is also some super rare ones, so I figured, why not get a couple? And my brother's a big fan of Superman, so if I get a double Superman, it's not too big of a deal. He'll probably take one. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see how we're gonna do with this Superman. And again, if you guys want to check it out without the wrap on, there's the front, and then here is the back. So let's tear into this and find out what we have. Okay, now this is interesting. They actually changed it for some of the newer ones, and I want to show you guys this. Where on the back side, instead of showing a big version of the one character that you got, that's why I wasn't really looking at it earlier, they show you all 3 options, and then you don't know for sure. And so, here we go. 3, 2, 1, it is... Oh, is this the regular Superman? It is, but you know what the good news is? That kind of checks out, because I assumed that this one was the heaviest and was gonna be Superman. And so I cannot complain about this, because of course, that's what I thought was gonna happen. And yeah, this is so cool. I'm loving the suit. Also, it's really neat that they were able to get this one out so quickly, especially with Thrilljoy being such a new company. Like, I wonder when they got the license to Superman to do it, because I believe this is their first DC character. I think so. Like, looking around quickly at all the other ones that I have here, I don't think they've done any others. So anyways, let's get into this next one here. And this one, I guess, from what I felt, could be Krypto or Lex Luthor. Or maybe I'm just going completely crazy. Who knows? Let's find out. Oh, no! The card fell out, and everybody... The card fell out, and look who it was. That is... okay, maybe I'm completely wrong then. But anyways, everybody, there is the second Superman. So I guess Noah, if you're watching, he definitely is because he's editing this video. It's, this one's going to you.
Fine addition to my collection.
Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, it's a good time to talk about the cards. Because with these ones here, every single one of the picks comes with a card. And on the inside, it'll actually tell you what number it is. So you can see here, mine actually has the specific specific number, which is 7,862. Pretty neat if you ask me, because then you can actually like itemize every single one of these picks if you wanted to. And so there we go, everybody. There's the first two. And now let's hope with this one here that it's at least, you know, crypto. He's a 1 in 6. And now here's the thing, everybody. Lex would be amazing because he is a little bit closer in weight probably to Superman, because of course he is like taller. But I think I want crypto the most now, especially with how this is going right now. And so, let's see. We're going to open this one up here and find out, is this crypto or Lex Luthor? I think I've just been going completely crazy, everybody. I seriously thought they were different. We got 3 Supermen. Okay, well, or Supermans. I don't know, whatever you guys want to say. Either way, no crypto today. I thought I had it. Well, anyways, everybody, moving on to the next one here, we have Finn. And with this one here, all we need is the common, because of course I got the chase a little while ago, and well, Ryan doesn't actually want the chase, which works out in my favor. But also, if I get a second chase, I feel like he wouldn't complain. That way we can each have one for the collection. And now, showing you guys, if you guys want to see what it is, there's the regular one, just, you know, the usual Finn with sword, but then the chase one is him with the metal arm, and then Jake on his head is like a little hat. And alrighty, here we go, everybody. Let's tear into it and find out which one we got. Is it going to be the chase? It is the regular Finn! Hey, right, there you go. Pretty sweet. You know what? Now that I have the chase and the regular, I kind of want to keep this one. No, I can't. This one's going to Ryan. It's not staying in the collection, but still, it is a fun one, and it's cool that I got to see both of them at least in person. Yeah, it is really sweet, actually. And it's cool because this one's also a Hot Topic exclusive. You can only get it there, so glad I picked it up today. And now we have the last one of the day, everybody. The San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Chucky, where the chase is actually him with a bloody mallet. So let's hope we get that one. Okay, it is coming up. And now, let's see. With this one here, like most of the other ones, I don't actually have any of this one. The card fell out, but I didn't see what it was, so we're gonna keep it a secret. And now, let's see here. Boom! Is this the chase? I can't tell. It is. He's got the knife in his hand. But the good news is, everybody, I don't have any of them, so not too shabby. And I guess, let me grab the card here so we can find out what number I got. 1881. A pretty good year, if you ask me. I actually don't know if it's a good year. But either way, that is a funny one to get because it's, you know, like, it's like a palindrome. 1881. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all of the picks that I have for you today. Let me know in the comment section below which one was your favorite, or let me know which one you've picked up recently if you have. I'd love to hear it, and also if you guys want to see more Thrilljoy videos in the future, please like the video because it really helps out. But seriously though, hope you guys enjoyed, have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow!